Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and I am finally ready to enter the first prestige in this game. It's taken me a long time, probably longer than most people, because of course I play on Xbox and PlayStation to an extent, and of course playing other games and whatnot. But here we are, guys. 14 hours, 41 minutes, and 19 seconds. Goodness gracious. That took so freaking long. I haven't ranked up in Call of Duty 4 in a very long time. Like, I hit 10th Prestige ages ago, and I mostly just played on my 10th Prestige account, right? And so I forgot how long it actually takes to level up in this game. Now, keep in mind, I have over a 600 score per minute. I did play a good amount of Shipment. I did make that video a while back teaching you guys that if you want to level up very quickly, just surf Domination and back out if it's not Shipment. It's like the easiest way to level up. I didn't really do that aside from the one night. Like, I played Domination for the most part. It's my favorite game mode, and I think we can actually see that here under game modes. Yeah, I have 52 wins in Domination. It's my most played. But I don't surf for Shipment because it gets boring playing Shipment over and over and over. And if you look at the leaderboards, it's kind of insane how many people are very obviously only playing on Shipment. But here we are ready to enter the first prestige. This is going to be my combat record. The AK-74U, man. I freaking love this weapon with 563 kills. M16, of course, gotta be used. Best gun in the game, as I mentioned in my best weapon in the game video. P90, love it, man. P90, AK-47, MP5, I've actually barely touched. I got to 150 kills very quickly for the challenges. I barely touched it after that. The M4 carbine, very, very fun to use. The G3, very powerful, underrated, the G3. And the M48-3, of course, my sniper rifle of choice. RPD, G36C, Desert Eagle, my secondary of choice. USP, don't really like it. And I really haven't used a lot of the other weapons, like, I don't know, the M14, the Mini Uzi, the Scorpion. Like, I know these weapons are bad, so I haven't really messed around with them too much, but I'm sure I will eventually to get all these camos unlocked. Equipment, I have thrown 1,257 stun grenades and 1,236 frag grenades, giving me 227 total kills. And can I just say how much I love the fact that Raven Software actually added in a combat record here. Used 38 claymores, gotten 1 kill. Yeah, I barely use claymores anymore because they don't really work out that well for me, and the rest of the equipment I've barely used. Kill streaks, gotten 373 UAVs, 181 airstrikes, and 120 attack helicopters. And here's the thing, guys. Airstrikes in this game are so RNG, I hate it, because you can put an airstrike on a really good spot, but you basically have to get lucky as to where the airstrike comes in. Like, if it comes in from the wrong angle, it's just going to hit a bunch of buildings and stuff and not actually land where you want it to land. Therefore, I barely get 1 kill per airstrike. But attack helicopters, over 2 kills for the most part, which is pretty nice. And sometimes I get lots of kills, so it really just depends. Game modes, I primarily play Domination. It's my favorite game mode, as you guys know, but I've also dabbled a bit in Team Deathmatch. Search and Destroy, we played 11 games. I won all of them, had a 4 KD. It was pretty fun. Most of my Search and Destroy time, however, was on the PlayStation when I was playing with Marksman and Wildcat. A little bit of kill confirmed because of Ground War, 1 game of Headquarters, and haven't really touched Free-for-All or Sabotage as of right yet. So I figured I would show you guys basically everything in these videos as I do with these entering Prestige things. So let's go ahead and show you guys my classes. These are the classes I was pretty much using throughout the entirety of the Prestige. M16 Red Dot, Bandolier, Stop and Power, Deep Impact, guys. So freaking powerful, you guys know that. AK-47, same setup. Like, this is my burst weapon for maps like Bog or maybe Crossfire. Like, the M16 is good on maps like that, right? And then I have the AK-47, which is going to be my full auto gun, which has the same perks, same everything, but this one's full auto. It's allows me to push up a little bit more and have all the power of full auto weapon. The P90 Juggernaut, it works so good. I told you guys before the game came out, if you want to play like Ground War, or if you're facing a bunch of snipers, you need your P90 Juggernaut class, and it is just as effective in this game as it was back in COD 4. So ridiculously powerful, and if I remember correctly, I'm pretty close. Yeah, I'm 1 headshot away from getting the digital camo. Here's the thing, people keep asking me about headshots. I don't get a lot of headshots. The highest headshot thing I have actually is the M16 with 59 headshots. Like, I have digital and a couple of weapons, but for the most part, I don't really get a lot of headshots. The AK-74U. Now, this is basically my go-to SMG. Like, this is for if I'm facing snipers. This is for everything else. The AK-74U is a lot like an assault rifle in a lot of different ways. It has a assault rifle style wall penetration. If you use attachments, it has assault rifle style hip fire. It is a very powerful submachine gun up close and at a distance, and it's probably my favorite weapon in the game, as evident by the fact that it's my top weapon in terms of kills. Even though my KD with it isn't good, that's mostly due to the fact I use this gun on Shipment as well, because it's so good at shooting through walls and stuff like that. So that's why my KD with it is pretty low, but it's probably my favorite weapon in the game. I may make a video in the future talking about the AK-74U in more detail later on, but yeah, the AK-74U you. So freaking powerful, man. And then, of course, the M40A3. Now, like I said, Claymores, I use them because there's really nothing else I would like to use on a sniper class. Like, I don't need Bandolier for the most part. Occasionally I do, but for the most part on a sniper, I die before I need to run out of ammo or anything like that. Bomb Squad, especially 8x3. RPGs maybe for taking out helicopters. So I use Claymores, and I use Steady Aim for no-scoping in those rare situations where I can actually no-scope. But for the most part, I just use stopping power, man. M40A3, stopping power, that's all you need. Your perk 3 and your perk 1 are really just up to you. Like, some people like to have extreme conditioning to get to their spots faster. Some people like to have deep impact to try and get collaterals and stuff like that. Maybe you want to use dead silence, even though it's kind of useless in this game right now. Pick your poison, I suppose. I go with Steady Aim as well as Claymores. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is basically it. I guess I can show you the leaderboards, which I'm not super high on the leaderboards anymore. I'm 32,000 in the world. I cracked up in like the top 2,000, I believe. But my favorite thing is just like, look at my score, where I am on the leaderboards versus everybody else. Like, okay, this dude's got dude right below me is 1 day, then 1 day, 8 hours, 22 hours, 1 day, 3 hours. There's me at 14 hours. Like, everyone else has like 6+ hours ahead of me to have the same score as me. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm in the top 3% apparently, which I think is pretty cool. But ladies and gentlemen, it is about time. I'm just trying to go through really quickly to make sure I'm showing you guys everything. I don't think I need to show you guys calling cards and stuff like that. It's pretty useless. So let's go ahead, not back out, and enter our prestige here. So this is my first time prestiging. I don't know how it works. Start over at level 1, resetting all of your unlocked weapons and attachments. And keep in mind, guys, you actually keep your progress towards camos. In exchange, you'll receive an extra create class slot, which sounds amazing. I want more than 5 for sure. A new prestige icon and a permanent unlock token. You will keep all progress made towards weapon camos and career challenges. Awesome. Oh, this is so good. I like how they actually give us like a high-res image of the prestige icon itself. They're so hard to find. And activate prestige. There we go. You get the deagle sound. I'm a big fan of the deagle sound. That's great. And speaking of the deagle, people wonder what weapon I'm going to take with me, or what perk, or what attachment, or what have you. There's only one right answer, man. I could technically take the Commander Desert Eagle. I could technically do that. But I'm taking the regular Desert Eagle because it's classic, it's old school. I will admit the Commander looks freaking good, but it has gold on it by default, and I don't feel as though I've earned it. I want to earn it with the Desert Eagle, my secondary of choice, and that is going to be the weapon I take with me. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop me a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.